Good morning, students. Hold your hand in front of your mouth. Now breathe in and breathe out. What happens? What do you feel? What makes your finger hot? The answer for all the question is yes, right, air. Yes, in today's class we are going to learn new topic, air, air. Okay. So without air we can't live. Yes, all living things cannot lead a life without air. One can live without food and water for few days, but we can't live without air. So air is very essential for all living things. Okay. So and also we obtain the air from the nature. Okay. So air is very essential. In real life example, when we breathe in, when we inhale, breathe in air, and when we exhale, breathe out air. So it is a real life and practical example. Without air, practically no life. So air is very essential. Okay. In today class we are going to learn properties of air and components of air and uses of air. Okay. First of all, we are going to learn various properties of air. Okay. First, we can't see the air. You just feel you just feel the air only. So we can't see the air. So air is very transparent and also colorless. Okay. First property is air is transparent and colorless. Air is transparent and colorless. We just feel, but we can't see the air. Okay. Yes, we just feel it. Feel the air. We can't see the air. We just feel. Okay. So air, first property is air is transparent and colorless. And the next property is air occupies space. Air occupies space. Now take a balloon. I just blow the air into the balloon. What happened? I just blow the air into the balloon. What happened? It inflated. So air occupies space. Okay. Yes, I blow the air into the balloon. It just inflated. So air occupies space. And the next property is air has no definite shapes and size. Yes, air has no definite shape and size. Yes, because I just blow the air into the balloon, it inflated, so it does not have any definite, air has no definite shapes and also size. Okay. And the next property is air exerts pressure. Air exerts pressure. When we riding the bike and you just feel the force exerted by the air. Yes, நம்ம பைக்ல இப்படி வேகமா போகும்போது நாம அந்த ஃபோர்ஸை வந்து ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம். Okay. So air has no definite shape and size. Air exerts pressure. நம்ம பைக்லயோ இல்ல சைக்கிளோ வேகமா போகும்போது we just feel the force exerted by the air. Okay. This is the next property. And another property is air has weight. Air has weight. Yes, air has Yes, air has a weight. Empty balloon, it does not have any weight, but just I blow the balloon, it has a weight. Okay. So, air has weight. For example, just you take a two balloon and tie up in the stick, and one is inflated balloon and another one is empty balloon, but the weight the air has weight. So, the stick standing like this, slanting like this. So, air has weight. Okay. These are the another property, air has weight. And the next property is air is a mixture of gases. Yes. Yes, air also has a mixture of many gases. For example, gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and noble gases. It is also called rare gases. And water vapor, smoke, and dust particles. Yes, air has a mixture of many gases: oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, noble gases. Noble gases are always called rare gases. It is available in very low, so it is also called rare gases, water vapor, and smoke and dust particles. Okay. And next, the moving air is called wind. Okay. The blowing or moving air is called wind. Moving air is called wind. The moving and blowing air is called wind. This helps us to sailing the boat. Sailing the boat and help us to kite moving air help us to kite நம்ம பறக்க பட்டம் பறக்க விடுறதுக்குலாம் help பண்ணுது. So, the moving air is called wind. Okay. What are the properties of air? Air is transparent and colorless, and air occupies space. Yes, air occupies space. Air has no definite shape and size. Air exerts pressure, and air has weight, and air is a mixture of gases. These are the various properties of air. Okay. Here air is a mixture of gases. The gases oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, noble gases, water vapor, smoke and dust particles. These are the various gases which is mixed in the air. Okay. And the moving air is called wind. It's the moving air is called wind. This wind helps us to sailing the boat. Okay. Boat and also kite. Okay. Kite வந்து நம்ம பறக்க விட பட்டம் பறக்கிறதுல இதா ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது. Okay. Moving air is called wind. Okay. Next we are going to learn various components of air. Okay. Various components of air. These are the oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, noble gases, and water vapor, smoke and dust particles are the various components of air. Okay. Now let us see the components of air. Air is a mixture of many gases. Let's see the major components of air. First of all, nitrogen. Nitrogen is the major part of the air. It is about 78% in the atmosphere. It does not support burning. Okay. Nitrogen is the major part of the air. It is about 78%. Okay. Next, oxygen. Oxygen, it is about 21% in the atmosphere. It is used by animals and plants for their respiration, and the amount of oxygen decrease with height. So only the mountaineer climbing the mountain uses the oxygen cylinder, and also divers goes deep sea, they also use the oxygen cylinder because the amount of oxygen decreases with height. So only மலை ஏற வந்து ஆக்சிஜன் வந்து கம்மியாக இருக்கும். ஸோ they use the cylinder, oxygen cylinder, and also diver, they goes deep sea, they also use the oxygen cylinder because the amount of oxygen decreases with height. Next gas is carbon dioxide. Yes, carbon dioxide, it is about 0.03% in the atmosphere. It is about only 0.03%, but the amount of carbon dioxide rising up because burning the fossil fuels, and factory also release carbon dioxide. The excess of carbon dioxide release burning material. The excess of carbon dioxide released by the burning material. நம்ம நிறைய எரிக்க carbon dioxide வந்து burning material இருந்து release ஆகுது, but it is only minimum amount in the atmosphere, but the amount of carbon dioxide rising up because burning of fossil fuels, factory also release carbon dioxide, and excess of carbon dioxide release burning material, and also this leads the increasing the temperature. This causes the global warming. The global warming is also called greenhouse effect. Okay, so carbon dioxide, the burning of material release more carbon dioxide. Okay, this leads to the increasing the temperature and also leads the global warming. Okay, next, water vapor. Yes, air also the water vapor also present in the air. This presence of the water vapor in the air is important for water cycle. Yes, it is very important for water cycle. The presence of air in the water vapor is called humidity. Yes, air வந்து humidity இருக்கும். It is very important for water cycle. Water cycle வந்து condense பண்றதுக்கு அதெல்லாம் வாட்டர் வேப்பர்ல உள்ள ஏர் வந்து ஹியூமிடிட்டியா இருக்கனால தான் நம்மளுக்கு இதாகுது. ஓகே, கண்டென்ஸ் ஃபார்மேஷன் வாட்டர் சைக்கிள் நடக்கிறதுக்கு வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஓகே, வாட்டர் வேப்பர். Next is dust particles and smoke. Yes, harmful dust particles present. Yes, very harmful dust particles are present in the air. So the pollution of the factory and vehicles and construction and all the human activities causes dust. So only this causes the major problems in cities like winter season because they cannot see the road. This happens many accident. For example, winters ஒரு ஆம்புலன்ஸ் போனால் கூட நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஆம்புலன்ஸுக்கு அவர் கூட வழி தெரியாத அளவுக்கு டஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஸ்மோக் வந்து கிரியேட் ஆகுது வின்டர் சீசனில் பிகாஸ் தி ஏரில் வந்து உள்ள டஸ்ட் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ் தான் அது கிரியேட் பண்ணுது. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ we breathe the air through the nostrils. Yes, we breathe the air through the nostrils. The fine hair is present in the nostrils, so it prevents to entering the dust particles. It helps us to the fine hair வந்து நம்ம நோஸ்ல இருக்கு. This is help us to prevent the entering the dust particles into the lungs. லங்ஸுக்கு வந்து dust particle என்ட் ஆகுறத நம்ம நோஸ்ல உள்ள fine hair வந்து prevent பண்ணுது. Okay, so what are the main components of the air is nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, smoke and dust particles. Nitrogen is the major part of the air. It is about 78% in the atmosphere. It helps us to burn. It does not support burning. Okay. Next, oxygen. Oxygen, it is 21% in the atmosphere. It is mainly used for respiration process, for respiration. Plants and animals used for respiration, and the amount of oxygen also decreases with height. So only the mountaineer use the oxygen cylinder, and also the diver which they goes into deep sea, they also use the oxygen cylinder. Okay, because the amount of oxygen is decreases with increasing height. Next, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, it is about only minimum percentage, that is 0.03%. But in all human activities it increases because of burning the material, carbon dioxide leads to increases. This leads to causes the global warming. This is the temperature increases. The temperature also increases. The excess carbon dioxide rising up because of burning fossil fuels, factories, and also release carbon dioxide. More carbon dioxide released by factories and also fossil fuels. Okay, and burning of material also release carbon dioxide. Okay, this is called the temperature also increases. This causes the global warming. Okay, next, water vapor. Yes, the water vapor also present in the air. Airla vandu water vapor irukku. This is very important for water cycle. Okay, and next, dust and particles and smoke. Dust particles and smokes also present in the air. It is very harmful. Dust particles also present in the air. So vehicles, pollution of factories, all human activities causes the dust particles in the air. This causes the major problem in many cities. In winter season they cannot see the road, and this causes many accident. That's why many accident happen. So next, we breathe in the air through the nostrils. The fine hair, நம்ம வந்து nose வழியா நம்ம breathe பண்றோம். The fine hair is present in the nose because of it helps us to prevent to entering the dust particles through a lung. Okay, lungs வழியா நம்ம dust particles போகாம இது prevent பண்ணுது. Okay, fine hair. Okay, these are the main components of air. Okay, air is a mixture of many gases: nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, and also dust and particles. Okay. Okay. Now let's see the uses of air. Okay. Oxygen present in the air essential for the process of respiration for animals and also human beings. Okay. And next, carbon dioxide required for the process of photosynthesis. Yes, carbon dioxide is required for the process of photosynthesis, and for that purpose it is very useful. Yes, because carbon dioxide leads to the global warming, but in that process it is very useful. Okay, carbon dioxide is required for the process of photosynthesis for plants. That part it is very useful. And wind helps in the movement of aeroplanes, kites, parachutes, and boats. And wind rotates. Yes, wind helps in movement of aeroplanes, kites, boats, sailing the boats, and also parachutes. And wind rotates the windmill. This is used to drawing the water from the tubules. Yes, tubules la irundhu water idu pandradhukku wind help us to rotates the windmill, and also it help us to generation of electricity. Yes, windmill valiya நம்ம வந்து எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி ஜென்ரேட் பண்ணுறோம். இந்த ஏர் வந்து விண்டோட விண்ட்மில்லை வந்து ரொட்டேட் பண்ணுறதுனால இட் ஜென்ரேட் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி. ஸோ இட் ஆல்சோ ஹெல்ப் அஸ் டு generation of electricity, generate the electricity. Okay, and next, air is the important agent for pollination and seed dispersal, and air fills empty space like balloon tubes and tires. Okay, next, musical instrument played with the help of air. Yes, all the musical instruments like guitar and all the musical instrument played with the help of that musical instrument like guitar and it is used to play it with the help of air. And next, birds and insects can fly due to the presence of air. Yes, birds, insects can fly due to the presence of air, and air plays important role in the water cycle. Okay, first of all, uses of air. Oxygen present in the air is essential for the process of respiration to both animals and human beings. Carbon dioxide required for the process of photosynthesis. For that what it is very useful. And wind helps in the movement of aeroplanes, kites, parachutes, and boats. And winds rotates the windmill. This is used for drawing water from the tubers, and also windmill helps the generation of electricity. And air is an important agent for pollination and seed dispersal, and air fills in empty space like balloons, tube tires, and musical instrument played with the help of air. Birds and insects can fly due to the presence of air, and air plays the important roles in water cycle. Without air we can't live. Yes. So air is very important for essential to live life on the earth. Okay. In today's class what we have learned is what are uses of air, and also we have learned the various properties of air. Air occupies space, air has weight, air has no definite shape and size, and next property is air exerts pressure, and air is a mixture of many gases. And next also we have learnt various components of air. Nitrogen, oxygen. Nitrogen is a major part, it is about 78%. Oxygen, it is only about 21%. It helps for respiration, and the amount of oxygen is decreases with increasing height. Height it decreases. Okay. And next carbon dioxide. Here carbon dioxide leads to many problems like global warming. It is also called greenhouse effect. The burning of material produce carbon dioxide, and one is the most advantage of the carbon dioxide is it is required for the plant for the process of photosynthesis. For that process, for that purpose it is very useful. Okay, carbon dioxide. And dust particles and smoke and water vapor. Water vapor is very important for water cycle. The water vapor are also present in the air. It is called humidity. And next component is dust and particles. Okay, dust and particles. Air also release have many harmful dust and particles. It released by the factories, vehicles, and the pollution it creates. Okay, it produce air pollution because of the factories and vehicles வெளியில் வர smoke நால நம்மளுக்கு வந்து air pollution ஏற்படுது. So these are the main components of air. Next we also learned the various uses of air. Okay, I hope you all must have understood today's topic. Thank you students.